welcome back. I hope you're all so well. So in today's video, okay, I need to get it together. I feel like this is too scripted, and it's not scripted, but you know, sometimes when you haven't filmed in like a week or two, this is what happens. So anyways, welcome back guys. So in today's video, I just want to talk about designer bags I would never purchase again. So there are going to be bags in this video that I've owned and sold, and there are going to be bags in this video that I have purchased, bought, still have, but would just never buy again, okay? Different reasons. We're going to go over all of them. Also, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button down below. I would love if you joined the family. And I'm going to stop rambling. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Okay, starting off with the first bag, which is the Prada re-edition. One of my favorite bags. And you guys are probably going to be like, Angelique, what is wrong with you? Why are you saying this is your favorite bag, but at the same time you're saying you would never buy it again? I'll tell you guys why. I'm also going to wear this today with my outfit. It's a cool bag. It really is a cool bag, and I do really like it a lot. However, I got that, I think I got this bag for my 30th birthday, and I bought it myself, but I got it for myself for my 30th birthday, so I'm 31 now, so I've had it quite a bit, and I am just gonna put it as it is. It is a trendy bag, and it's nylon. At the end of the day, it is not worth almost $2,000, right? So I think now I'd rather take my money and put it towards something leather, something more like good quality. Now, not that this bag isn't good quality, but the quality can only be so good. I mean, it's nylon and it has a zipper, you know what I mean? It's a nice bag, I like it. It's just not gonna be in style forever, so that's another thing. Although I do think I will keep it around because it's going to be a hard one to sell if I ever wanted to sell it, just because the wear and tear on it is not that great, again, because of the material. And so just to sum it up, I don't think it's worth the price, and I just think it's too trendy. So that's why I wouldn't purchase it again. But if you're someone that really is lusting after this bag, you've never owned it before and you feel like you need it in your collection, I'd say go for it. But like owning a second one, why was I just gonna speak German here? Wow, that would have been weird. Yeah, so owning a second one just wouldn't make any sense. Moving on to the Chloe Faye. So the Chloe Faye I've owned twice. So I had two Chloe Fays. I had it in the light blue, like the cloud blue, and then I also had it in like the color block way. So it was like brown and black, and it had like all the colors, and I loved it. And I remember making videos about this bag and like being super excited. And for those of you who are gonna come on here and be like, oh, you're the ultimate flip-flopper, you said you love this bag, just because my style changes years later doesn't mean like that's normal. You know what I mean? Like, things change. You fall out of love with things. It's very normal. Like, I feel like it would be bad if that didn't happen. So just because now I don't love a bag anymore that I loved 6 years ago, I mean, what's wrong with that? You know, things change, styles change, people change. So anyways, I'm always going to give you guys my honest opinion. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you I still love something if I don't love it anymore. Like, I want to be 100% truthful here on my channel. So anyways, Chloe Faye, was really excited about it, loved it when I got it, but I did speak about the fact that it was very heavy and that it was a bag that kind of changed shapes once you started putting stuff into it. So how do I explain this? So I wish I had it here to show you guys honestly, but so it's just big and it's heavy and it's very flat. And once you start putting things into it, it's kind of like an accordion style, right, when you open it. So once you start putting things into it, depending on the shape, the bag is gonna kind of get bulky and look a little weird. So at the time, I never used a lot of things. I had a card holder, maybe my mini pochette, and a phone, right? So that was great. Now I carry a lot more things with me, so that bag just wouldn't work for me. Again, it's really not trendy anymore. It's really kind of out of style, I would say, so you could probably get it for a really good price. But I wouldn't recommend it, good price or not. Moving on to the Chloe C. Now, that was a bag that I really liked. It was bought in New York City. I want to say that that bag was a gift to me. So I didn't buy it myself, but it was on sale. Chloe bags go on sale a lot, so always wait for the sale, guys. But yeah, I think somebody bought me that as a gift, and I really liked it, but I will say that I don't miss it not being in my collection. So I actually sold it, I want to say last year. And I don't miss it. I don't miss it at all. And again, I think it was a little awkward, a little heavy. the design was a little off. I'm really into practicality here lately. Let me tell you, I really am big on practicality, because if I'm gonna drop $2,000 or more on a bag, I want that thing to be practical and I want it to make sense for me and my lifestyle. So anyways, moving on to the next bag, which is gonna be no surprise to you guys, but it is the Chanel boy bag. Now the Chanel boy bag and I feel like we kind of have like a love-hate relationship, right? Because this was a bag that I purchased with my own money when I was, I wanna say 25. So I've never really had parents or anything like that. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I've never really had parents give me money or buy things. So I feel like I've always appreciated buying my own things. And so when I bought that Chanel boy bag, I remember Jaclyn Hill having it and loving it. Like I was like 22, 23. I loved it. I loved Jaclyn Hill having it and seeing it on her, and like it was so big. Everybody loved the boy bag. And then I was about 25 and I'd saved the money up. It was maybe it was like 4,000 something. And I went and bought it new from the boutique, and I was so excited and I was so proud of myself, and I still loved the way it looked when I got it, and I still loved it the first couple of months. But I quickly grown to realize that I thought the flap was extremely long, and I thought the flap was just not practical. When you wanted to get in and out of it, it was just very uncomfortable. It didn't make much sense. I also hated that it ripped out chunks of my hair, and I've talked about this so many times, so I'm not going to go into that. But at the end of the day, being completely transparent, I started to feel like the money I spent on the bag wasn't worth it, right? And maybe it was because I got older, or because I looked at money, like I valued money differently, or the money that like I made and that I worked hard for, but it just didn't bring me joy, and I felt like it wasn't worth what I spent on it. And at the end of the day, something's only worth as much as you are willing to pay for it. And I just think that for me, it just wasn't it. I would maybe get like a classic Chanel bag or something like that, but I would never buy another boy bag. Just for me, it simply just didn't work. Moving on to the Dior saddle bag. Now, I didn't have the classic newer version. I had the double Dior saddle bag. I thought it was really cool, honestly, but it was a little bit hard to style, and I didn't like how close it was to like my armpit area, and that was a good trial because I got it for a good price. I want to say it was just under $1,000 at the time, because the saddle bag was huge, and it still is, but it's not as crazy anymore. But at the time, it was a good price to kind of see if I would like the Dior saddle bag. I'm glad I never got it because I didn't like the double version. It had like a Velcro on it, and that wasn't really my thing. And so I think it was a styling thing. Like I didn't feel like it really matched me and my style, so therefore I wouldn't buy that again. But yeah, so those are some of the bags that I wouldn't purchase again. Honestly, I could talk about a lot more bags, but I didn't want to make this video too long. But I really sat down the other day and I realized how many bags I have owned and sold and bought and sold and owned, and I'm like, holy crap, right? So I think we're gonna be talking about this a little bit more, because there are just so many bags that I feel like weren't really worth it in the end, you know what I mean? So anyways, I hope you guys really liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.